Okay, so what I'm going to be showing you is the AFE power package performance. It's around, I think, $650, comes with an intake and a ECU flash for Honda Civic hatchback 2018 Sport. So we're just going to get started and get going. So I'm not a mechanic at all or anything like that. I just grew up with cars. My dad used to watch Mecum auto auctions, stuff like that. So I've always been into cars like this. Always wanted to work on my own car as well. I'm going to turn that air on. Hopefully that doesn't affect anything. So I'm just going to see how this goes and see if you guys can hear the sound. There's a little bit of a sound when we get up there, and I do have the ECU in sport mode. I think it's sport or race mode. Yes, race mode. So let's see how she does. I don't want to turn traction control off, stuff like that, but okay. Now I'll give you guys some shots from the outside of the car as well. From there. So this is in sport mode in actual gear. You'll see, you maybe hear a little bit of one. But we will see what it does maybe when I roll down the window as well. So it climbs up there pretty well. The speedometer. Not really used to it yet. Always have to make sure and check to see how fast I'm going because of the scorcher. But like I said, a little bit about me. Just always been into cars. Always wanted to fix up cars. Never really had the money to get like a project car or anything like that. So this is my first car that I've owned on myself. Which is super awesome. It's a very good first car too. I feel like very easy to work on, very easy to maintenance, stuff like that. I got it in blue, which is blue's one of my favorite colors. Sorry, that was a brake squeak because I just got it washed. You don't see a lot of blue in the Honda Civic Sports, which is surprising because it's a very, very nice blue. Not too vibrant blue, but nice dark blue. Let's see if we can get on it a little bit here and see how this goes. A little bit on there. There's a lot of cops that are at the bottom of this hill, so I'm just gonna be wary of that. Some of the other plans that I have coming up for it, coilovers, I could get new tires. I really like the stock Honda tires on here, the rims and everything like that on here. Though I like the black with the silver. I like that combination a lot. I'm gonna get sway bars, strut bars. Not gonna do a whole lot with like the turbo and stuff like that. New exhaust is one of the other things that I'm gonna get. Don't want to fiddle around much with the turbo, just because if something happens to it, it's my responsibility, not Honda's. So, but I think with these modifications and stuff, it'll be fine. It'll make a little bit more power. On the Scorcher and the intake and stuff, usually gives you around, I want to say 50. They say 34 horsepower online. I can tell a reasonable difference. I would say 40 to 50 horsepower, but super, it's clean, it's nice, it doesn't hit you off right away. Sometimes, like, you can just hit it a little bit slower, and you can still feel a little bit of like the torque in it, which is super nice. Like, I'm not gonna go too far out here, but hopefully you can hear some of the noises that the intake makes. And it is a cold air intake, but it's like a little bit of a short ram with a housing protected on it, which is super nice. I think how you say it's Takata. So sorry if I'm saying that wrong too. But the package was amazing, came shipped and very nice with instructions and everything like that as well. So very simple first mod if you're looking to mod your Civic. And I know some people give Civic like bad reps and stuff like that. It's all preference. Sometimes I feel some Civics aren't my style. That's how I like to put it. Some people do different cars in different ways, and they're just not my style. Not that I don't like it, it's just a different way of expressing yourself, in which that's why I like cars as well. It gives you a different way in telling people who you are, what story, what's your background, pretty much. So, like, I was never really into tuners until I got into like the Fast and the Furious and stuff like that. And then when I saw Brian O'Connor have everything there, and nice, the Supra, the GTR, it just made me like tuners a lot more than muscle cars. I still have respect for muscle cars and everything. Like, my dad's a muscle head. He wants a 1955 two-door Bel Air that he absolutely wants for the rest of his life. So, and I know about like the Camaros and stuff like that. Look, another one. The Camaros, everything. It's Mustangs. It's just really, it's a nice community that we have here. Now, I'm gonna just put down the window here. Let's see if you can. Sorry if there's a lot of road noise and stuff like that. We're gonna make it right here. And this will spin the tires as well. If I take traction control off, it will spin the tires really bad. And even the Scorcher GT as well was very easy to set up. That one took me probably about I would say 30 to 45 minutes, just because I didn't know where to place the little button for it down here.
52, 42.
52. And that was the hardest thing, trying to get it in the cab to make it look nicer. And I can turn it on and off whenever I feel like it as well. Into sport, race, everything. So hopefully you can hear the little bit of the swoosh up there, but most likely not because of this wind. So see if we can open both windows up and see. Okay, we'll go from a rolling start here. So that was almost all the way down, gas-wise. So you can see it kind of torques you back into your seat, which is fantastic, which I think this car really needed. A little bit more torque to throw you back a little bit. So let's do some, just right over here is some nice turns that we can do. Stay on it pretty well, you keep that spool up on the turbo a little bit. It really gets you. I really need some sway bars for this body roll too. That's like one of the main things that I don't like. Feels like I'm losing control a little bit. So, another little stop here. It's a little bump. I'm gonna feel it. You're gonna see it. Me out of it. Alright, well that was a little test drive. I'll take some pictures, put it in the video as well, and maybe a little bit of sound test outside. We will see though, so I'll catch you on the next one.